got some serious style. You watch that kid like whip it and on a super
my money's on Max, man.
Max
He's a good buddy of mine.
Right there on the hole shot.
There you go. The number 17 Red Bull Orange Brigade KTM ride of Max Boland. He won a moto earlier over Jet Reynolds and the boys. No, he didn't, because he had bike problems on the white flag lap after leading all the laps, and Reynolds takes the win.
Ah, man, I didn't get to watch
tipped
that
over.
one.
Yep, and he couldn't restart the motorcycle, so he's got some revenge, I'm sure.
I think I believe that's Matt. Nope, that's
Number 74 of that's one of the Rides Unlimited guys,
Dylan Schwartz
out of Alpine, California. Schwartz had a phenomenal Mammoth Mountain, and I expected him to for sure. I even put the little tick by his name because Schwartz can get it done. He's got the yellow gear. Nope,
well,
that's
he's
Boland.
pushing on Boland.
He did. He rode really well at Mammoth, and he will absolutely contest for the lead. Boland's got that yellow gear. They're both on KTM's. Chrissy LaCurle's got the.
Who does she not have?
Well, I'm saying she's got this ginormous purse that she has to wear to sling out all that KTM Orange Brigade money because everybody wins on KTM's.
Yep,
costing her a
sure.
fortune.
I'm also keeping an eye on Kimball Jet here. I know he's neighbors with old K-Dub down there, and I know he's going to be throwing whips. If there's any jumps out there and he's taking after K-Dub, he's going to be throwing some whips out there. So I'm keeping an eye on him personally.
Personally looking out for this guy just throwing big whips. So I think the pass is made. Dylan Schwartz, may the Schwartz be with you. He is doing it, folks. The number 74 KTM ride has gotten around Max Boland. And Boland, I think one of the younger kids, I want to say he's maybe a year or two younger than Schwartz.
Yeah, he's only 12 years old.
Right,
so.
Schwartz is probably that 13, maybe even 14, because the way the AMA works, you can ride this event and be 14. So
yeah,
that's a big deal. There goes Crockett Myers just grabbing a handful of throttle, sending that number 72 Suzuki ride. And, man, this Joshua Varese, number 24, I believe we see him as well. He was phenomenal off the gate at Mammoth. Got every hole shot, 11 of them, in fact. But there's Boland. You're taking a look at him. And the number 64.
Look at those bike-eating ruts out there.
There's
Holy
Max
smokes.
Miller, 64. Yeah, those ruts are incredible, aren't they?
See him knocking the kids' feet off.
Yeah, the bigger the bikes are a little bit taller off the ground, so they don't quite hit the ruts as normal as often as these kids do. So these ruts are ginormous. Let's take a look at the top five. It's Dylan Schwartz, Boland, and Brandon Walther is third. Jace Kessler is fourth. Crockett Myers is fifth. Joshua Varese is sixth. Matthew Curler is seventh. Carter Beast, eighth. K. Dameron, ninth. And Preston Kilroy is 10th. Jeremy Ryan back in 11th. Gola is 12th. Reyes, Walker, and Gage Linville round out about the top 15. So no Max Miller.
Looks
Again,
like Max Miller's about in 17th right now.
You're
he
absolutely
must
right.
have some bad luck on the first lap, but look for him to come through the pack hard on the number 64.
Look at that battle there. Crockett Myers and Joshua Varese. Myers on the Suzuki, Varese on the KTM. They were just drag racing down there going into the 10 Commandments now. They're about 3 wide now in stereo. Varese making the pass on Myers. That's the battle there.
Man, I tell you, from the times that I raced this place, it has got so much gnarlier over the years. They never used to till so much sawdust and so much sand in there, and I have never ridden the track this gnarly or seen it this gnarly.
Every person that's come in here said the same thing. Jeremy said it. We've had Josh Woods told us. Ryan Holiday said it. It is absolutely a beast out there. And
it used to be hard packed, and there may be some slots or some ruts in the dirt, but it was nothing like this. There was no rough stuff, no gnarly ruts like there is now. So track crew's done awesome.
You don't get a chance to just take a breather out there.
Yeah, that's why they need some freestyle ramps out there beside those jumps.
Ramps.
That way you can go hit it and get some air. Got to get a little breather in there. Then I'll be back if we put some freestyle stuff in there.
Okay.
That would be kind of interesting for kind of like the Joker,
lane.
You got to do a backflip at least once during the race.
Yeah, I mean.
Speed and style, is that what we're doing
there you
here?
Go.
Yeah, speed and style Loretta's. I mean, I can't do a backflip, but I'd still be in on it, you know. Got to hit the ramp.
Have you not done a backflip yet, for real?
I've done it in the foam pit and stuff, but I'm just scared to death, honestly. I think I'd be more likely to do a front flip after going to Travis's and hitting that.
You do that during a race yourself,
yeah,
right?
I mean, I've just had more practice, I guess, doing front flips.
Flipping onto your head.
Yep, exactly. So the front flip's not as hard as you would think. All you got to do is just hit the ramp, no throttle, and kind of does it for you. Unless you're Jacko. Jacko does it off a normal ramp, and he's got problems, man. He's not all there.
So you don't touch the front brakes. You don't get to the very tip of the ramp and grab front brakes.
You just hit that kicker, don't panic rev, and just lean, and just pray that you jump far enough. If you have the right throttle control and you don't gas it too much or too little, you under rotate too much, you over rotate. But other than that, it's pretty easy, honestly.
You're out of your mind. You are absolutely. That's why you got a cast on your arm, dude.
Hey, but
nothing to do with
I didn't do that doing a front flip. I almost ended my whole life at Travis's house, but let's
How
not
many
go
people
there.
have said that?
Dude,
a lot.
Scared the life out of me. I've never been more terrified in my life as going to Travis's.
Is 4 seconds out front now of Max Boland. And there's a look at number 24, Joshua Varese again. And we'll try to catch up with the rest of the gang here, see who we got here. The number 41, is that Bees? Nope, that is number 51. I don't know.
Jace Kessler.
There you go. Thanks for helping me out here. Jace Kessler. Is he related to Mickey Kessler?
I have no idea.
One would think. Out of the New England area, right? Or the Northeast? So that top 10 just all knotted up with talent. Schwartz, Volan, Walther, Kessler, and Varese. Top 5 now. Good ride for Joshua Varese. A 2:16 for him, but a 2:10 for Schwartz. That's quick, man. You're 4 seconds quicker than the next guy, 3 seconds over Max Volan. So Varese in a battle there. Joshua in 5th. He's got Jace Kessler right there and Walther right in front of him. That's a great battle. He might have made that pass on Kessler and now going after Walther. Nope, Kessler still directly. No, he made the pass. Got around both of them. No, he didn't. That's Bees, Kessler, and still Varese. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Told you
They're
I
all
was a
pretty
crappy
tight. They're only
announcer.
a couple seconds apart. I mean, when you start getting that three-way battle like that, it's amazing how the guy in the back can all of a sudden sneak up and pass everybody.
Absolutely, and we're early in the race, man. When they got adrenaline pumping,
Yeah.
they're fired up. So there's Walther on the KTM on the left of your screen, Kessler on the right on the 51 machine, Joshua Varese trying to snap them both. All the while, Schwartz and Volan
We got a
are
down
slipping
rider.
away.
He stalled it.
Who was that?
I do not know.
Is that
It looked
Volan?
like he was on a Husky though. I don't think it was Volan. It might have been Carter Beast. Possibly.
May have been the number 43 of Carter Beast was on a Husqvarna. Coming around the mechanics area, I mean, those kids are just feet kicking way up in the air, wheeling down through there, not looking at the pit board,
Yeah.
not into it.
So do the kids on 50s, do their parents hold pit boards out for them?
They can't read.
Oh, I know, that's
They're
what I'm
in
saying.
preschool. Yeah, we've
do,
always
do
wondered
they,
that.
But do they actually think, like, I'm going to teach my kid to read so he can read the pit board, you know? Like, I mean, surely they know numbers, yeah?
Big capital A, little a. We're going to start with the A's and work
Exactly.
our way through the
They're
alphabet
actually,
during the race.
They're actually working on reading as they
Absolutely,
ride.
yeah. Uh-huh.
It's like it's a school exercise.
C-A-T.
It's
Good
homework. It's fun homework, really. That's
On
all
the
riding
track.
dirt bikes is whenever you're on 50s.
I agree with that.
It's good homework.
I think when my kid was on 50s, he didn't even know where I was at on the track.
They don't even know where their truck is. Like, you have to stop them and, like, stop here,
Yeah.
and we'll go back to the truck. They don't even know where they're at. That's a good point. So how would I know where you're at every lap? Kidding me? Everybody's yelling. That's the one cool thing about the PW class. So you can yell, and they'll look at you, like, make eye contact with you during a race. Like, what? What do you need?
Nice, quiet little bikes.
What do
yeah.
you want from
They're
me?
used to getting yelled at, so they're like, well, did I do something wrong? So there's the number 82. We watched Jeremy Ryan earlier in the day, and that's the battle for the number 7 spot as Ryan's working on the Yamaha rider of Crockett Myers. That's not Crockett Myers, though. We've changed since then. That's the 51 machine now of Kessler. So Ryan has made several moves to roll up to the number 51 of Kessler. I mean, they come through some of those ruts, and it's up to the radiator shrouds.
Did they actually work the track a lot from yesterday, or did they kind of leave it the same, Kevin? What did they do here?
Man, they've hit it a few times with the Dozier. They've
it's-
smoothed it out, but the ruts just
Well,
immediately come back.
They'll smooth out like the
Straight away with the
ramps
sand and stuff.
and stuff, but like they
The
leave
turn?
a lot of the chop and stuff alone.
I got
They'll
no
clean
problem
up
with
the
that.
jumps and clean up some of the ruts on the face of the jumps, but that's about it.
Well, I tell you, this track will make a man out of you. That's for sure.
Oh, by the end of the week, it's gnarly.
So there's the 43 of Carter Beast. He sits 4th going through the mechanics area, trying to get that front end up and out of those ruts. Beast, and coming behind him is the number 24 of Joshua Varese, who wants a piece of him. So the big tall guy's got to have a little bit of an advantage here when it's a little wet, a little bit muddier. He can kind of navigate through those deep ruts. Joshua Varese, a little kid. We're watching Carter Beast here, the 43 Husqvarna, but Varese comes in about 4'0" with the high heel boots on, and he's a small kid, but he can get it done.
Yeah, definitely. If you can use those legs as some suspension, anything you can do to soak up the bumps and get through the ruts if you have any trouble is it's definitely there's not a whole lot of times whenever you have an advantage being super tall on a little bike, but this is one of them,
Right.
I would say.
And there they are. There's Beast, there's Varese 24, and then behind him the 51 of Kessler, and then Kawasaki mounted Jeremy Ryan right there as well. So these battles kind of starting to tighten up as the laps wear on. We're about a little over halfway here. These kids probably go 8 laps, I'd imagine. The pros were going 10. But it's all Dylan Schwartz, 10 seconds. He got the whole shot, or got around Maximus Volan early in the race, and Volan settled into the number 2 spot. Walther quietly running a good 3rd place there. And then you have the battle between Beast and Varese, and that's what we were watching there. And that's actually on your screen there, the orange KTM of Varese 24 chasing down the white Husqvarna. Then you have the white machine there of Kessler and the Kawasaki-mounted Ryan going after him.
Not too sure what happened to Max Miller out there. He went from 15th to about 21st, 22nd, and then he's back up to 12th now. So he must have had a little problem after the first lap even. So
went in for a slice of pizza or something.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. He hadn't eaten this morning and been hanging out with him over there. He didn't eat breakfast, so that's probably his problem. He had to get some pizza, and he's back, so it's good.
Jeremy Ryan is relentless on this Kawasaki, going after Jace Kessler in that beach section there. Looks like the beaches of Normandy, just ginormous sand dunes. And who is behind Ryan? It looks like Shane Golan now wanting to get in on the action there. Golan starting to close in on that bright green Kawasaki of Jeremy Ryan. And you can't look across this facility without seeing somebody with a camera, a video camera. So much media follows this race now. Back in the day, when things happen here, you had to wait till Cycle News. It was a black hole of cell phone service. Videos didn't happen. Internet was barely getting going. Hey, so how'd it go? We'll see in Cycle News. See how it went.
Yeah, definitely. I remember watching Mini Warriors to see who won Loretta's, and it's like, how long does it take for a video, for a VHS?
DVD to be made?
No, it wasn't DVD, man. It was VHS. I'm dating myself here, but yeah, you come out and you watch Mini Warriors, or you like you said, you see Cycle News or Racer X, and you see what happened. Like, oh man, I didn't even realize Loretta's was in August.
Yeah, and these kids now have their own Instagram publicists who put together their little Instagram highlight for the day, and it's uploaded 10 minutes after their moto, and mom and dad are watching, or you're watching it right here live on Racer TV. So there's a million different ways to get the information out here.
Yeah, it's amazing how far this has all come, and it's really cool to see. It's awesome for the kids, and it teaches them what it's going to be like someday whenever they move up and start riding pro or whatever they do in the sport, or honestly even outside the sport. It's just it's good for them in general. So
it's now a part of your racing program: nutrition, bike, exercise, social media. Hashtag Loretta Lynn MX, my Instagram. We got to keep all that, get the followers going. You know that as well as anybody. I'm sure that's a big deal.
Yeah, honestly, people are always like, oh man, like asking me about Instagram and stuff, and what it's like to have so many followers. And I'm like, you know what? Without Instagram, honestly, who would even know who I am? It's really crazy to say, but I did the same stuff as I do now for years and years, and then social media came out, and then people actually saw it, and it kind of took off from there. So it's been a really good deal for me, personally.
For me?
What's that? Sure. Hey, there's a Boysen van down by the creek that's got some folks blocked in, and we'd love for you to get that thing moved. Jeff Hemming in the house here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get Jeff on the mic here in just a minute. I'll hop out of the way. We'll get a whole new set of announcers, and we'll get the folks from On Track to let them chat as well. But we got a van that needs to be moved down on the creek, down by the river. The Boysen van down by the river. You have got some folks blocked in. So the folks from Boysen, if you would, please move that. That would be awesome. We're continuing to watch Dylan Schwartz. He's out to a 19-second lead. Max Volan solid in the number 2 spot. And Brandon Walther still third. Carter Beast and Jace Kessler, Jeremy Ryan, Joshua Varese slipped back about 2 spots here in this mini Senior 1 12-13 class. As we're getting ready to go here with a white flag. It's got to be coming up here shortly. A 2:10 lap time for Dylan. Pretty solid there, Ray Butts.
Yeah, that kid's flying. He's pretty much on cruise control now. I think he's got it under control. Just now it's a matter of managing the rest of the race, make sure he doesn't, have any mental mistakes. But that's definitely the position you want to be in.
Yeah, first place at the ranch. A guy no stranger there, Jeff Hemming. He's won a few of these things.
Hey, I heard some interesting stories last night about Gary Yemig and some of the race engines he used to build for another champion.
They were legal. That's the first thing. Yep, they were legal. Yeah, Jeff knows his way around the ranch. We had his biggest rival here yesterday, Jeremy McGrath, in the booth with us hanging out. So we'll get Jeff up in here shortly. There is the number 74, your leader, Dylan Schwartz. He took it over after about the first lap, and he has not looked back. Kid had a great week out at Mammoth. Carries it right over here to Loretta Lynn's, and looks like a moto win is in his immediate future. 12-13 class, right in the middle of that getting ready to go into the super minis before they make the move into the big bikes. So
Yep.
kind of see who the guy is. If you're really putting together moto wins at this age, and we've got a good idea that you're going to be pretty good, unless you're a guy like Jet Reynolds or Ryder DiFrancesco. We've known for a long time, pretty special kids. Funny how you'll just see kids pop out of nowhere. We haven't really talked a ton about Dylan Schwartz over the last couple of years, but he has had a good
He's definitely coming
6
into
months.
his own now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, sometimes it's just a matter of the kids putting it together. I mean, once they recognize that the hard work leads to success, and they start becoming dedicated on their own, it's not mom and dad pushing on them. You can see some kids really, just blossom.
Sure. Some kids have it from a very early age. Some kids, like you're saying, takes a little bit of prodding, and then they're like, oh, wow, a little taste of success. It gets a free gear, free bike. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I dig that.
They start putting the points together and recognizing that Dad's not just being a jerk. That
he does kind of know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at guys that have had success from the time they were little, and it's just that's what they expect, And then you see people that like Trey Kennard or like Justin Bogle, who didn't win anything here until they got to B class, A class, and they come on strong. It's crazy how people bloom at different times, and I don't know. It's kind of crazy to see that.
And then you got guys like Will Hahn, who I don't know how he just lucked into everything, in my opinion. I think Will's just been a fixture of luck. I can't wait to see Will. He's supposed to come up and jump in the tower with us. He lucked into that Supercross championship, lucked into that factory Kawasaki ride.
Yeah, he's not even that fast.
Not you're as good as he is, right? When y'all practice.
Exactly. I remember watching. He was at Cooperland one time back in Oklahoma. Whenever I was riding beginner class, and him and Tommy, his brother, were there, and Trey was there riding. Actually, they were all in 60s, and Will couldn't touch the ground. And I remember Will falling down and starting a domino effect. Like Trey fell down, and everybody on the in staging all fell down because of Will. So
thanks a lot, Will.
I mean, he has always kind of just been a little shorter and had a little struggle with the starting block thing. So
he's a tough guy. I can't wait to see him back on the bike out there racing the Nationals before the season wraps up. Hopefully he's healthy enough before he does that. But been putting in the time. Injuries have besieged him again this year.
Gotta love Will, though. You never
funny.
Keep a good man down.
Not at all, man. There's the number 74. We're still watching you. We got you on lockdown. Dylan Schwartz, 16 seconds out front, handling this moto. What does that pit board say? Hey, don't screw this up. You got this. Just relax. Eat a sandwich. Slow
Breathe.
down.
Yeah.
Breath, man.
Breath.
All right, we're waiting for this white or checker flag. Dylan's coming right at us in the tower. He's looking over to his right. Still no flag as of yet that I can see.
That's the white flag.
That was a
right
white
there.
flag lap.
Right.
Yep.
He's charging then. He didn't even look over. Didn't even see it.
It's really hard to see the flags here, honestly. Like, almost every time I've raced here, I really think that I have never seen the cross flag, white flag, 2-lap board, anything. I just go until everybody pulls off and there's nobody else on the track. I take a victory lap to make sure that I'm good. And then
that's what 30th place is like, though, when you're battling.
Well, exactly.
No tear-offs left.
When you're Jeff Emig, you got a whole stack of tear-offs left on your goggles.
Because you got the whole shot.
Whenever you're this guy, I'm not wearing goggles usually by that time because I had three stacks of laminated
Jeff's like, what's
there.
a tear-off?
Yeah, exactly. But for me, like, I don't even wear tear-offs out here because there's no jumps big enough to pull them, so you don't even need those things.
Well, when
so
you're in front, can't you just wear sunglasses?
Well,
Ray-Bans?
I would stack 2 pairs of goggles on top of each other, pull one set, and then run the other set, pull it off, and then.
That's the kind of moto you expected. I'm gonna get a dead last start.
You asked me how I made it. You asked me how I made a name for myself, and those 100% goggles are so good that they actually like the one set covers the other set from getting dirt in there, and then the other set covers your eyes, so you're golden.
I like it. All right, last lap, the Amsoil last lap for your leader, Dylan Schwartz. He took over control of this one about lap 2 and has not looked back. Comfortable 15-second lead over Max Volan. Max, man, what a bummer. Earlier in the day, he's leading this thing out, got Jet Reynolds covered pretty much, and then he goes down, couldn't get the bike restarted. So I think this is, I'd call this vindication for Max Volan. He'll finish up a solid second. Walther looks to finish third. He's got a 6-second lead over fourth-place rider Carter Beese, who picked up a moto win yesterday. How about that? The Wisconsin native, the Killer Bees, those Bees brothers, there's 2 of them. So you got to look out for them. They're both top 5 speed for sure. There's Joshua Varese inside the top 5 on that number 24 machine. Don't forget, use that hashtag Loretta Lynn MX, hashtag Loretta Lynn MX, and let us know how you're watching the race, if you're enjoying the race. And one more time over that jump there and bounces his way through those motorcycle-made rollers. And he has got a race win coming his way, the number 74 of Dylan Schwartz. I'd like to know if this is his first win. I don't know if he's ever picked up a legit moto win here. So props to Schwartz and his whole family. They're going to have a good time, and I guarantee you he will be all smiles on that podium as he comes around. Double-double, checker flag. Look at you, my man. You have got yourself a moto win at the ranch. Not at all. Gear's ready to go for the next moto. It's clean. Top it off with gas. It's a done deal. And Schwartz will be attacked by the Orange Brigade. There's Jeremy McGrath with the tank top. What's up? High five to you. Throw that thing up on the stand. The Schwartz is with this dude right here, Dylan Schwartz. Bam, there's Christy LaCrelle. Going to give him some water there. Pour it down his back. That's freezing cold. So cold when that happens.
My kid will punch you in the face. He hates that.
It's not cool, man. That is really cold.
He gets so mad. I'll be like, I'm just trying to cool you off.
Don't!
It may be cold, but I bet Dylan will be in the creek pretty darn quick after this race.
Yep.
I'm going to jump out of the way. We got a lot of folks that want to say hello.
All right.
We're going to get Rod and the boys up here. We're going to make a full announced change here. And Jeff Emming's going to jump up in here as well. We'll toss it down to the podium here. Jason White is going to have a happy Dylan Schwartz. Guys, thanks for jumping in, BQ and Ray. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Yep.
Big moves in this moto. Dominant performance. We will give him the gold medal. He's already ready to go. I like it. Yes, may the Schwartz be with you. Dominating this one in Mini Senior. Let's hear it for Dylan Schwartz. We'll get everything in the proper order here. Yeah, there we go. Gold. And there's your hat. Flat billing it. Dylan Schwartz, you got that moto win, man. That was a great ride. How did it feel?
Felt great. I just knew I had to get off and do a good start. There's some fast kids in here. And my gate was a little squirrely, and I just knew I had to make it work and ended up 5th out of the first turn and just made some passes in the first few turns and went behind Max for a lap or so and just made the move.
Cool. Who do you want to thank, Dylan?
My mom, my dad, Lynx, 7, Garnet, 6D, Von Zipper, FMF, Pro Taper, W Wheels, Buddy Antonez, Emil Full Dagger, and Dunlop. Thank you so much.
Budman Moto Crew. Budman Moto Crew.
Budman Moto Crew.
All right. There it is. Dylan Schwartz taking the win. Budman. Yeah. What's up, Budman? Yeah. All right. We're going to bring up our second place finisher, which should be Maximus Voland on the 17. And Brandon Walther is third. Third? Come on up. We'll bring up our third place finisher. It's third. All right, he's ready to go. We'll talk to our third place finisher and then our second place finisher. We have 65s that'll be on the track here in just a moment. All right, put that bronze medal on. Strong performance here for Brandon Walther. Yeah, come on out front. We'll get your logos in here. How'd that moto go for you?
It went good. Got a good hole shot. And just try to stay up and don't let anyone pass me.
How bad is the track right now, man? Pretty rough?
It's pretty rough. I about ate it a few times.
Sure you weren't the only one. Who do you want to thank, man?
I'd like to thank eBrow Performance, Shannon Knight, AMX Schools, FMF, Atlas, 100%, Motion Pro, One, Bell, anybody I forgot, thanks.
All right. Brandon Walther taking third. Let's hear it for him. And here is our second place finisher, silver medal. Oh, yeah. That's some expensive hardware there. Don't forget that, Brandon. Silver medal is going to go to the number 17, Orange Brigade KTM rider, Maximus Voland. Well, I don't want to bring up bad memories, but I got to ask about that moto earlier today. What happened out there? You had a good lead, and it all fell apart.
I just had a good start, got out to the lead, and there's a lapper down that corner. He started leaning over, thought he was going to lean into my rut, so there's a little line to pop out of the rut. I tried doing it, and my rear tire missed, and high-sided, and couldn't get the bike started.
Man. All right, you're back with a solid moto in this one. How did this race go?
Great. Got the whole shot by a mile. It was just a great race. Tipped it over, wasted some energy, but I still got up and got second. So good moto.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Who do you want to thank, Max?
Oh, yeah, I'd like to thank KTM, Orange Brigade, Red Bull, Troy Lee Design, Scott Goggles, Chirby's, Neela Concepts, FMF, Dunlap, my dad, my grandpa, my mechanic TJ, and everyone else. Thank you so much.
There it is. Maximus Volan, second place. And also your Whole Shot Award winner. Hold that up. Bell Helmet's going to give a $100 discount card to Max Voland, your Whole Shot winner. Let's hear it from him one more time.